All right, welcome back, Pisces. Welcome back to Love Yourself First Oracle. I deliver daily oracles for each zodiac sign. Not too long, not too dry out, just a miss to help you get through the day, the night, the evening, the weekend, whenever it is that you're viewing my channel. Grand Rising, good evening, good afternoon. Thank you for viewing my channel. Thank you for all my A1 day ones. Thank you for those who just subscribed. Hey Queen, hey King, hey. Thank you for those who watch the channel but haven't subscribed yet. Make sure y'all hit the like button and leave a comment for me. Hey Queen, hey King, hey. And thank you for those who subscribe to the channel but unsubscribe from the channel but still watch the channel. You can be lazy to the water, baby, but can't nobody make you drink it. At the end of the day, people have been telling you all your life. You need to make sure you take care of yourself. You need to stop letting people take advantage of you. You need to stop taking advantage of people. You need to make sure you do right by them kids. You need to put money back for rainy days. You need to start putting you first. And guess what you do? What you want to do. Why? Because you grown. But when you're grown and you're old enough and you know better, you should want to do it better. Exactly. And that's what we focus on over here on my channel. Self-love and self-care is not selfish when you point to everybody else. Ain't no way you out here giving out 50, 60, 70, 80, or 90, or even 100%. And you're accepting the bare minimum. Make it make sense. And if you're doing it, you need to go within and do that healing. You need to do that shadow work. You need to acknowledge that trauma and that hurt. Acknowledge that pain, that trauma, that hurt, abandonment issues, neglect issues, trust issues, mama daddy issues, grandma issues, self-esteem issues, confidence issues. It need to be acknowledged. You need to cry about it, yell about it, fight about it, talk about it, write it down, burn it, do whatever you need to do to acknowledge it so you can move on from it because you can't bring in new if you still holding on to the old things, okay? So in through the nose, out through the mouth, Pisces. All right, so Pisces, we're gonna start off with the self-care message first. Why? Because what's the name of the channel? Love yourself first, and then we're just gonna see what's going on with your energy for the month of October, honey. Get these out first, and then we're gonna get into the other. Pisces collective, Pisces collective. It says you can and you will. So you can and you will do whatever it is that you need to do. You can and you will do the healing that you need to do. You can and you will start that career that you want to do. You can and you will go within and acknowledge that shadow. You can and you will do whatever it is that you set your mind to. You can and you will drop those 10, 50 pounds before whatever time you want to drop it. You can and you will. You just got to know that you can do it and you will do it. You got to push yourself. Sometimes you got to be your biggest pusher. Sometimes you got to be your biggest motivator. Every day you got to get up and get on that Zoom. Every day you got to get up and force yourself to do things if you want to be able to do this or do that. Sometimes you got to be your biggest supporter. Sometimes people don't have support. Sometimes you don't have that support. But you got to look at yourself and you got to push yourself. Pisces singles. It says enjoy the beauty of becoming. So enjoy the beauty of becoming whatever it is that you are becoming, baby. Always follow your heart. You can and you will. Enjoy the beauty of becoming whatever it is that you're working on. As far as following your heart, you can and you will. Don't let nobody else stop you. Don't let nobody else put no doubt in your mind. Don't let nobody else say, "Oh, I think this, I think that. That's good. What you thinking?" But that ain't what I'm thinking. I got this going on right here. I don't need, your opinions are needed. It's okay for you to voice your opinion, but I don't need it influence what I already have in plan. Okay? You can and you will enjoy the beauty of becoming what you are working on. And even if that's you, becoming a better version of you. Pisces, in a relationship, it says think positive and positive things will happen. You gotta stop thinking negative, baby. You can and you will. Start thinking more positive so you can get positive thoughts, positive outcome. If you're thinking negative, you're gonna get negative outcome because you worry about things, and guess what? It's bringing more things in for you to worry about. So you gotta start thinking more positive. Positive. You can and you will change how you think and how you view things. You can and you will be a better you each and every day. Okay, you can and you will be able to think more positive and weed out those negative thoughts. Pisces and marriage or long-term relationship. Pisces and marriage or long-term relationship. Pisces and marriage. Your potential has no limit, baby. You can and you will. You create your own path and you walk it with joy. Because ain't nobody walking it but you. Ain't nobody been through those trials and tribulations but you. Ain't nobody failed after fail after fail after fail and got back up and did it but you. Ain't nobody did it but you. So your potential your potential has no limit. Only thing you gotta do is believe in you. What we think is what we become. Grow them positive thoughts. Failure is a part of learning. You gotta crawl before you walk. Nobody can dim the light that's within you. And there's no one better than you. Embrace your journey of joy. Enjoy the beauty of becoming a better you. Breathe in with love and breathe out that hate. Believe in a bright future, baby. You gotta have that faith. You gotta put in that work. And sometimes you gotta isolate yourself from people, places, and things in order to get to where you're trying to get to. Everybody can't go with you. Everybody can't tag along. Everybody's not meant to be on certain journeys with you. Okay? Now let's get into these other messages, okay? Because I have to say yeah about yourself sometimes. Sometimes, we want to take people along and they ain't meant to come along. You just sit on right on back there and get out the way now. All right, so let's get these other messages. I'm just going to see what type of energy y'all in for the month of October. Pisces, single. Just went all on my own right here. Okay, Pisces, single. Okay. Journey. Some of y'all might have it. Some of y'all might have it now. Pisces. She fell for him and hasn't got enough sense. Hey, hold on, y'all. It's the last one. I see y'all dressing up for Halloween. Oh, wait. Why did it go? Hold on, y'all. Oh, did we get anything? Mm-hmm. Oh, I got some cards coming out. This is crazy. Sir. All right. See what this is. All right, Pisces. Keep your hope, keep your faith, baby. Walk by faith and not by sight. Okay? Walk by faith and not by sight. Now, Pisces singles, like I said, enjoy the beauty of becoming, follow your heart. You can and you will, baby. You can and you will get this material harvest. As far as whatever you might be working on, whatever you might be thinking about working on, whatever it is that you want to work on, what it's telling you to follow your heart, you will get this material harvest, baby. You will get this blossom of abundance that's going to come in for you. You will get that, but you got to enjoy the beauty of becoming. You got to know that you can and you will. You got to follow your heart. Okay? You got to follow your heart. Because it's one thing to talk about it, and then it's another thing to do what you need to be doing for you. To do what you need to be doing as far as something you said you are passionate about. Something you said that you want to do. Okay? It's a difference between that. So, enjoy the beauty of becoming whatever it is that you're working on, that you follow your heart with, because that material harvest and that abundance is gonna come in for you. Because you know that you knew and you know that you can and you will. You just gotta put in the work. You just gotta be your biggest supporter. You just gotta be your biggest push. You just gotta stop worrying about what everybody else gonna say or how everybody else gonna feel. Like I say, you could be doing good and people still to talk about you. You could be trying to get yourself up out the water. They gonna talk. Oh, look at it. I don't think you should be doing it. It's wasting too much time. I ain't asked you all that. I ain't asked you all that. You can and you will have this material harvest and this blossom of abundance if you continue to follow your heart and enjoy the beauty of becoming a newer version of you. Standing on business when it come down to you. Being more professional when it come down to you. Setting more examples when it come down to you. Okay? But at this moment, it's telling you, baby, you got to rest and rejuvenate. They're telling you to rest 2 times, Pisces. Singles, you need some rest. You're doing too much. You're moving around too much. You're trying to figure this and figure that out. Rest first. Rest first. Rest and rejuvenate. You got 2 of the same card. Rest and rejuvenate. What are you doing? You're overworking. If you overworking yourself, then you're going to burn yourself out. We don't need to be burned out. We need to have just enough amount of rest in order to get whatever we got to get going on as far as everyday life situation. And then, of course, enough rest to enjoy the beauty of becoming whatever it is that you want to work on, whatever it is that you're doing, because you are following your heart. And you can and you will. But you got to get that rest. Sometimes you got to step back. Sometimes you ain't got to go so hard, however, how you doing it. Sometimes you got to step back. Hold on, I got to get my mental right. I got to get my rest right. I got to get my body right. I got to listen to my body. I got to listen to my spirit. Sometimes you got to step back. Don't overdo yourself. Okay? Call on the angel for strength. Okay? Angel of strength. All right? Whatever type of obstacle that you need moved on out of the way, just call on to Archangel Michael too. Okay? But you need the rest, baby. You need the rest. There's 2 times you need the rest. You need the rest. I'm going to tell you too. You need the rest. You're overdoing it. You're overdoing yourself. Stop. Pause for a minute. Get that rest, baby. If you got to call in one day in order to get that rest, get that rest. That job, if you lose that job, guess what? Or if they try to do anything, guess what? They're going to replace you quickly. Make sure you get your rest. Take care of you. Don't overdo yourself. Don't burn yourself out. Okay? So that's what it's telling you in October, baby. Enjoy the breed of becoming. Because you can and you will. If you continue to follow your heart and get you some rest. That material house and that blossom abundance is coming in. But it's a show ain't gonna come in if you ain't doing what you need to be doing. If you ain't getting the rest, you gotta get the rest. Okay? Those are in a relationship, like I said, think positive and positive thoughts will happen. If you're thinking negative, you're gonna get negative results. So you need to go through a transformation. You can and you will go through this transformation as far as breaking out of the old you, as far as how you used to think, as far as how you used to view things, as far as how you used to say things, as far as how you used to feel about things. It's time for you to come up out of it. Go through this transformation. If you want better, you got to do better. If you want better, you got to start moving better. If you want better, you got to start making certain type of changes. You got to know that you can and you will do it. Like I said, everybody ain't got nobody who gonna push them. Everybody ain't got nobody who gonna tell them congratulations. Everybody ain't got that type of people around. But when you ain't got that type of people around you, that's when you gotta talk to yourself. That's when you gotta encourage yourself. Okay? That's when you gotta encourage yourself. But you will it will be a celebration coming in for you, okay? It's a celebration coming in for you. Because whatever it is that you're working on creative wise, once you go through this transformation, because everything gonna start flowing once you go through the transformation. Once you start viewing things differently, once you start moving differently, once you start thinking more positive, once you start knowing that you can, you will do this. You're gonna have a celebration coming in because you decided to work on something that you wanted to work on, which was your creative energy, which was something that you wanted to do, which was something that you cared about pouring into. Okay? Of course, you might be this woman holding this coin. Like, I got the funds, I can do this, I can do that, but I just don't know how to do it. I just don't know what to do or how to do it. Or, like I say, you might have somebody in your energy, and they might be a woman holding coin, like, I'm ready to invest in you, but, you acting like you scared. Scared money don't make no money. You can and you will. Once you start thinking positive, you'll start getting positive results. Prosperity is going to begin for you once you go through this transformation. Go through your transformation. Acknowledge your shadow side. Acknowledge the trauma. Acknowledge the pain. Acknowledge the hurt. Even if you with somebody and you need to say something to me, acknowledge it. Talk about it. Okay, talk about it so you can start flowing more in your creative energy as far as being more creative and following your heart. Because people out here are ready to invest in you, or you got your money to where you ready to invest in yourself, but you can't make no move because you thinking, okay, what if I do this, then what if this need to be done? Then I ain't got the money for that. Okay, if I do this, then what if somebody need help and then I can't help them. You know, you got everything else going on. Worry about you. Go through your transformation. Sometimes other people have to wait. Sometimes you got to pour into your own cup. You started feeling everybody else's cup, but you can't even fill your cup because you worry about filling somebody else's cup. Fill your own cup so this prosperity can begin for you. Okay? Now, those in a marriage or long-term committed relationship, now for some of y'all, I'll tell you right now, okay? Some of y'all about to go on a journey. Like it says, your potential has no limits. You create your own path and you walk it with joy. Some of y'all about to go on a journey. Okay? And this could be on a journey as far as you know your situation. Don't make it fit if it ain't fittable. Okay? Please don't make it fit if it ain't fittable. Be like, oh no, me and my husband or me and my wife, we're okay. And now they was moved. And then like ain't no need for you to lie to me. You ain't gotta lie to me. I'm right here. Shit, you ain't gotta lie to me, but when you get behind them closed doors and you like, oh man, everything really ain't all that good. I don't even know if I really want to be here. He don't even know if he really want to be here. She don't even really know if she want. You know, you ain't gotta lie to us. Just, you know what? I can say that too. You can lie to us if you want to, but don't lie to yourself. Okay, so some of y'all about to go on a new journey because the doors of romance is about to open for you. Now, some of y'all might be leaving the situation alone. Some of y'all might have left a situation alone. Some of y'all might be in a process of leaving the situation alone. But doors of romance is here, and you're about to go on a journey, baby. Okay, you're about to go on a journey. But within this journey, we want to make sure we don't go into nothing blind. We want to ask the questions. We're gonna make sure we weigh out our pros and our cons. We're gonna make sure we weigh out what's beneficial and what's not beneficial. We're gonna make sure that we don't go into a situation blindly this time. We're gonna do the opposite as far as what might have occurred within your past situation. Let's ask more questions. Let's really court. Let's really do what we need to be doing in order to get to know a person, in order to see their good side, bad side, upset side, when they don't want to be bothered with whatever side. Let's make sure we are going in these contracts fully understanding what we are getting ourselves involved with. Okay? Make sure you are speaking your truth. Okay? Make sure you are speaking your truth. Because it could be a yin and yang situation. Like, it could be sometimes you're like, oh, I ain't never had this feeling right here. I ain't never feeling like this. This might be a yin and yang situation. And then sometimes temptation might come in. Temptation might come in and try to slur you back from that. And it's up to you at the end of the day to make sure you stay in your truth. Okay, make sure you stay in your truth. Make sure you making the right move and choices and decision so you can have a trumpet outcome. So you can have a better outcome than what your normally outcome would be. Now that's for some of y'all. Okay, that's for some of y'all. That's for some of y'all. Now, like I say, that's y'all little group right there. Now also we have another group out here. Okay, baby. Okay, baby, it's time for you to start making movement choices and decisions. Either you're going to choose money, you're going to choose this marriage, or you're going to choose your career, or you're going to ask God to see if he's able to give you the answer that you are seeking. Okay? I create my own path and I walk it with joy. What movement choice and decision are you going to be making? Okay? Okay, because like I say, you went into a contract and it was a blindly contract. You didn't get all the information. You didn't ask the question that need to be asked. Okay? You didn't weigh out the pros and the cons. You didn't ask what need to be asked. I don't think it's just a yin yang situation where y'all got along. We vibe, we do this, we do that, or when I went into this business plan, it was this and it was that, whatever the case might be. But you went in blindly. Okay. Now it's time for you to speak your truth. Now it's time for you to speak your truth because the more you trying to go the opposite way as far as trying to make sure, you stay in the light, trying to make sure you keep your energy right, trying to make sure you keep your mental right, keep your spirit right, the more the negative energy that surrounds you is pulling you back. Speak your truth so you can have this trumpet success, baby. Speak your truth so you can get whatever it is that you're trying to get out of this situation, okay? Now this y'all miss. I do hope y'all enjoy. Make sure y'all enjoy. Hit the like and subscribe button.